You see, I've taken time over and over to listen and analyze this video made by Nnamdi Kanu 8 years ago, where he raised an allegation that President Muhammadu Buhari was no more as at that time. Many people said he was talking bullshit because some actually didn't like him for what he represents. Most of us then were confused in between the line. But when somebody make an allegation and have pledged his life and all that he's fighting for, should he be proven wrong? I think I take such people serious. Nnamdi Kanu told the Nigerian government to tell Buhari to do certain things to prove him wrong, and he will drop the agitation for Biafra and surrender himself to the authority for them to do whatever they deem fit. This challenge wasn't taken up. It wasn't. So you want to tell me now that I should not believe such a person? This same Nnamdi Kanu was unlawfully, illegally adopted, unconstitutionally, and of all the charges being leveled against him that were even baseless and false, this one that he said the president has gone to the greatest beyond was not inclusive. He was not even accused for saying things like that, because they know accusing him for things like that might lead to further proof. So when I look at the video trending again, and I see people trying to discredit, to downplay it, I like, this is why the politicians and the elite of Nigeria will never take the citizens serious. We should learn to be very, very critical in our thought and in analysis. Look at everything Kanu said, and look at how it has played. I've watched a detailed video of Nnamdi Kanu where he stated how it's going to happen. That this man is going to, they've cloned somebody. Initially it was Jubrin. Later they said Jubrin left and they brought in somebody else who played the character. And that the script was written in a way that the moment Buhari left power, or they claim to have left power, not long from there, they will announce that he is gone. Does that not coincide with what has just happened now? Because when I look at the media, when I look at it, things are just going on like it's actually just happened. From a government that doesn't know how to tell the citizens the truth. You want me to believe anything coming from the mainstream media? Oh, that doesn't. I don't and I won't. I don't know if you understand. Hate Nnamdi Kanu or love him, he has said so many things about the state of Nigeria that is yet to be proven wrong. Now look at it. When he talks about the Fulani Caliphate and the agenda, how they are taking over our forest with the intention of surrounding Nigeria and then eventually taking over. We thought it was a joke. He didn't say these things last week. He said this thing way back, which is now a reason people now see him as a prophet. Now, the Fulani area, what he said about the Fulani, tell me one now that is not happening today. Show me one. So why would you say Nnamdi Kanu didn't lie? That's why the video I did yesterday, I asked those announcing now that Buhari is gone. I said, which one should we truly believe now? The one before or the one now? I don't get it. The cabals holding this country, the people holding this country knows all these things. That's why they're always rotating themselves within power. If a neutral body comes in, so many things will come to light. So many things will come to light. Now it was Buhari. Now it's Tinubu. And Atiku is fighting to take over from Tinubu. And these are of the same agenda, the same clique. And you think, Nigerians, you don't need to sit down and think critically, say, what if this thing Nnamdi Kanu said is truly correct, and that the vast majority of Nigerians are being fooled? Why are we not thinking towards that direction? Why? As for me, Odalo, you don't fool me like you fool the people all the time. I am a critical and deep thinker. I analyze things critically before I jump into a conclusion. But in this case of Muhammadu Buhari, somebody telling me that he just passed on the voice yesterday or yesterday, I'll tell you there is more to read. There is a whole lot more to read than what have been said. The Nigerian media, no now, because the media broadcast what the government have authorized them to say. So they will always say it to suit and please the authority. Otherwise, this is not what we should be hearing. Somebody saying somebody as profile as Buhari would not have gone to the greatest beyond and it will be kept in the secret. Not when they have an agenda. When Yaradua passed on, how long did it take the government of Nigeria to announce it to Nigerians? How long? How come when they flew him in, the light at the airport was shut down? All sort of illegality, irregularity, criminality will be playing. and you are taking this thing, you are believing this government for anything they say. You can be a fool to them, but me, I've chosen not to be, and I don't care if I'm the only one on that list. I will just maintain it. Let me leave you with the video again. You enjoy the video and do a critical analytics on the video yourself and decide if you think Nnamdi Kanu was bluffing, he made pointless points, or you actually saw sense and reality in what he has said. I'll leave you with the video. See you again in my next video.
Buhari is dead and buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Aisha Buhari was there. She came back from what they called a lesser Hajj. She was wearing black. She was mourning. If you look at the pictures that were circulated at that point in time, you will see the smug, or should I say, the forlorn faces of northern governors. A minute silence was held at the AU for a late Buhari. Even Her Britannic Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it. If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari, whoever it is in Asarok, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them, and speak Buhari's mother tongue, which is Fulfude. I will give up Biafra, I will apologize to him, and I will submit myself to any authority on this earth to do with me as they please. There is no Buhari. Jubril was there. Jubril followed Abba Kyari to Cuba and ran away from there and never came back. The man you have now in Asarok is from Niger Republic. His name is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. That's his name. Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Even Shekau knows who he is personally and was mentioning his name as well. It is not Buhari.